Good morning, everyone. This is Karl recording live from Bedford, Pennsylvania on Saturday, October 30th, 2021. And before I get into this important announcement, let me put on my music here. Okay, now let me put on my disclaimer. Okay, if you're 13 years old or younger, please leave this podcast now. These podcasts are not intended or targeted to children in any way, shape, or form. So again, if you're under 13 years old or under, please leave this podcast now. Okay, everyone, good morning. This is Karl recording live from Bedford, Pennsylvania on Saturday, October 30th, 2021. And, well, I am glad to be done with my series, 30 Days to Death. So obviously that didn't happen. That was more of an indication that we're going to be in for some rough times, but I think there's good things ahead. But that's for a completely other topic. I will get more into that probably down the road, and a few more podcasts down the road as things progress. But anyway, let me get back on subject. Today's topic is the Roku, the dispute between Google and Roku. If you're like me, and what I do is I watch and I learn a lot of stuff after I'm done with all my computer and editing and that sort of stuff. At the end of the day, late at night, I watch YouTube on my TV, and I go to channels, whether it's learning about affiliate marketing, whether it's learning about more things on power directing, on the editing, whether it's just on news and that sort of thing. But I get a lot of my information from watching YouTube on my TV. Now, I already have the YouTube. I don't have YouTube TV, but I just have the standard YouTube app. And I also have TubeBuddy. And the only reason I found this out is if you go into TubeBuddy and you check your statistics and stuff, and you see like the messages. It takes you to Tube Filter, and during the week I saw this that I guess there's a dispute between Google and YouTube. They're nitpicking, and since I've been with Roku for a number of years, I don't know the details of the conflict, but I do know that Google and Roku have not come to terms, and I'm getting the impression that Roku's kind of being really screwy about things, and YouTube says, fine, we'll just pull the plug, which is what which is what Google is doing, and so they're taking that off. Now, there's good news, though. If you have YouTube TV and the YouTube app already on there, whatever you do not take it off, because if you try and take it off and try and reinstall it, especially after December 9th, you won't be able to. So if you, and it specifically said in the Tube Filter article that if your app is already on there, you will still be able to access both the YouTube and the YouTube TV apps. So that's why I wanted to get this out. This was kind of important since it's coming up, and some people might say that and just say, because I've had to remove a whole bunch of things from Roku before because of just things that Roku did. They just took things down. That's for another. Again, I'm off topic there, and that's for another thing that I wouldn't to talk about what I like and what I don't like about Roku. But for the most part, Roku is pretty good. They've done some really good things, but they're it's this is a conflict between them and YouTube. So as far as I'm concerned, I've got the app on there. I can still access it. Hopefully after December 9th. If things change, well, I'll do an update on that. But for the time being, I know that keeping the app on is the best thing. But I have backup sources where I can go on to other things on my TV, and I have a Android box, and I can go into YouTube that way if need be. So if Roku wants to be this way, then fine. Then I'll just take out some more stuff. But anyway, I just wanted to get this out, and be sure to hit the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. Hit the bell notification. Check the cards, because I put after I do this podcast, I put cards on there, and I put an end screen. So be sure to check the end screens and the cards, and I have them set up what's the best. As far as my end screens go, I do have the setup where it's best for the viewer. So whatever your viewing history it is, it will show you the videos that you may be interested that are on my channel. So anyway, I just wanted to get this out because it's kind of important. It's coming up, and I don't want anybody to just accidentally remove their app and then all of a sudden find out that they can do it, then try and reinstall it, and then it's gone for good. So if it's still on there, keep it on there, and hopefully we can still use YouTube on Roku after the 9th. But if things happen, I will do another podcast or a YouTube video on it and explain what happened. So anyway, with all that said, have a good week. Let me put on my music here. Okay, we'll talk to you later, and it's kind of nice to have kind of a different theme. So talk to you later. Have a good week.